Hello, welcome to Math Pro by Bloom Academy. Okay, so this video here is just going to highlight a few important points in doing system of equations. Okay, here the first question here. This is your standard system of equations in the form ax plus by equals c. You have two of them. Okay, a2x plus b2y equals c2. This is c1. So this is your standard one. You know how to solve that. So we're going to move on. Okay, use a system of elimination. If you're allowed to use a calculator, you can get it done pretty quick. Okay, so now, and that's the solution there. You can look at it later on. How about this one here? This is from the College Board SAT. Okay, this is still the standard ones, except the x is, let's say, quote unquote, on the wrong side. So what are we going to do is pretty much easy, is to just rearrange this, and then I bring the x over here. So all the x's under x, y's under y, and the constants under constant. So it becomes the standard one. Okay, you can quickly solve that one, and then you get your x value and y value. So the standard one, you go and find your x, and then you find your x or y, and then you use that value to go and find your y or x, whichever one you solve for first. Okay, now what about this question here? Okay, you've been given a system of equations, and you've been asked to find what is 5x plus 5y. Okay, so be careful not to go find x, come back and find y, and then find 5 times x, 5 times y, and then come back and add it. Okay, that's just too many steps. This is not what this question is about. So look at it. Okay, you look at it. How can you get 5x plus 5y from this? So straight away, okay, with experience, so you realize this, if you add the system of equations, you get 5x plus 5y equals 25. And that's the answer you're looking for. You're done. Okay, so with some experience, you know what to do. Okay, what if you've been asked to find x plus y, just x plus y? Okay, don't go finding x, don't come back and find y, and then come and add them. Still, when you add these two, you have 5x plus y, factor out your 5, and you realize you have the x plus y right here. That's what you've been asked for, and it will be equal to 5. So, okay, so some of these questions, right? Okay, so you think about, you rearrange it. Okay, you think about either adding or subtracting, and then, okay, factoring. Okay, so add or subtract, and then think about what? Then factoring. Have that at the back of your mind for some system of equations. So here's another question. Okay, based on the system here, what is the value of 2x minus y? Pause the video, review what I've done, try this question first, try it, and then turn on the video again. Okay, what are you gonna get? Okay, so here we got it. If we add it, we have 8x minus 4y equals 28. If we factor out 4, see what I've been talking about? So think about adding or subtracting, and then you factor. We did that addition this step, and then we factor here. Okay. Now this is 2x minus y. This is what you've been asked to find, and it's equal to 28 over 4. It's 7. What you've been asked to find 2y minus 2x, or what, negative 2x plus 2y, or even y minus 2x. Okay, so go back to the question, and in place of finding 2x minus 2y, ask yourself, what is 2y minus 2x? Okay, or what is y minus x? Answer these and then come back and watch the video. Okay, what if you ask that? Okay, so you see the first case we added. Now you ask yourself, how are you going to get negative 2x? Okay, 2y minus 2x means how are you going to get negative 2x and positive 2y? I look at it, I'm going to subtract. So 3x minus 5x will give me negative 2x. I've got that part. What is negative y minus, be careful, is minus 3y. It becomes negative y plus 3y. And what is that? This is 2y. So if we subtract, in this case, if we subtract, we end up with the expression that we've been asked to find. And then you realize negative 2x plus 2y equals 14. So that ends it. 2y minus, this is the same as that. We just wrote the y first and then x second. What if you were asked, what is the value of y minus x? Okay, so you see that when you get to this, in that case, when you get to this point, you factor out the 2, and then you get y minus x equals 7. You're done. Try this one. Try this. Okay, what is the value of 2p plus 3q? Try this on your own and then come back and watch the solution. What is it? It is simple. First step, what? You add it. Second step, you factor out. And your answer is 13C. Okay. All right. Now I have these two. You have a system of equations. Okay. Normally, the coefficient of x and then the coefficient of y are known. Okay. For example, 6 or 3y, okay, because two constants, let's say 8 and 9. See, what I'm saying is normally all these are known, are given to you, the coefficients in your standard. Okay, here, something is not known, but you're given a condition here that allows you to go and find it. The system has no solution. No solution, okay? This should take you a few seconds to finish this question if you know what you're doing. Okay, so I give you a quick summary to it. For if you're given any system of equations, okay, a1x plus b1y equals c1 and a2x plus b2y equals c2, the system has no solution if a1, see the coefficient of the x's, the ratio a1 over a2 is equal to the ratio of the coefficients of the y's, b1 over b2, but not necessarily c1 over c2, okay? So no solution. These, the coefficient of x and y, the ratios are the same. Okay, you may also be asked to find for infinitely many solutions. If you're given this condition, then you say a1 over a2 is equal to b1 over b2 is equal to c1 over c2. So know the difference. Here it's not equal to. No solution. So in the question, the system has no solution. So what? The coefficient of the x's, a over 6. Doesn't matter what letter it is, k, x, p, whatever it is. The coefficient of the x's, a over 6, divided by the coefficient of the y is negative 2 over negative 4, which is half, are the same. So we say a over 6 equals 1 over 2, cross multiply, a equals 3. Okay, so if you knew what you're doing, that's your answer. The longer route is if a system has no solution, that means what? The lines are parallel. They will never meet. No solution. Parallel lines have what? The same slope. So the longer route is rearranging the equations to make clear the slopes of the line. So if I rearrange this, I get this one here, and you notice the slope is a over 2. And I do the same for that. I rearrange it, and I get this one, and you notice the slope is 3 over 2. Okay? All right? I hope you are familiar with uh, transforming equations from the standard to the slope-intercept form. So now these are the slope. And since the system has no solution, meaning the lines are parallel and they have the same slope, I say a over 2, the slope of the first line equals 3 over 2, which means what? A equals 3. That's it. You're done. What if the system has infinitely many solutions? Then quickly you say a over 3, okay, a over 3 is equal to b over 6. This is a b, this is 6, and it's equal to 6 over 9. Remember I said a1 over a2 equals b1 over b2 equals c1 over c2 for infinitely many solutions. So you write this equation down. And notice if x equals y equals z, that means x equals z, y equals z, and x equals y. So what does this mean? A over 3 is equal to b over 6 is equal to 2 over 3. Remember, 6 over 9 is 2 over 3. What does it mean? That means a over 3 is equal to 2 over 3. That means a equals 2. And then what? B over 6 is also equal to 2 over 3. That means b equals 4. A plus b equals what? 6. You're done. Okay. So if you know what you're doing, these questions here should take you a few seconds. I have to explain to you. All right. So, okay. At this point, I say immerse yourself in what you're doing. What do you do? Set similar questions to these, create questions your own, and then answer them. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Apply yourself very well, right? And all things being equal, what do I keep telling you? You shall bloom. Have a great day. Bye bye.